So guys, Primate Ayodele has come under fire for making tribal statements while addressing the members of his church. Here is part of what he said in the video. He said, the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. They are desperate of power and want to rule Nigeria at all costs. Igbos cannot control Nigeria. There is a cost on Igbos, and if they don't reverse it, they can't become president. Coming from Primate Ayodele. And guess what? Nigerians have reacted to that video or the statement made by him. Like this person here said, you see, this man and some other pastors are one of the reasons I keep blaming people with all these false prophecies and lies. See their congregation, people still fool everywhere. What is the problem of Nigerians where we are the problem here? And that is what this guy said. Now, the very dark man equally reacted to this, and this is what the very dark man said in his tweet. It's surprising a man of God is supposed to teach others the Bible and togetherness is preaching division, tribalism, and hate. Insecurity is our major problem, and it's happening in the north, not the east. We don't see Igbos doing peace deals. So the very dark man is saying that upon all the insecurity happening in the north, nobody is calling out the northern elders. Nobody is speaking about how the north has accommodated these terrorists and they've outgrown, Nigeria's ability to handle it. Nobody is talking about all those. You can imagine if the level of insecurity happening in Nigeria was happening, is happening in the southeast, it would have been another thing altogether. So the very dark man is actually trying to say that the problem of Nigeria currently is insecurity, and it's happening in the north, and nobody is even calling out the northerners for allowing this to grow to the extent to which it has grown. But now an Igbo man is being caught up in all this, that Igbos are the problem of Nigeria, that there is a curse on Igbos. Can you imagine that? We reject it as Igbos. We don't have any curse on us. So guys, I'm equally going to allow you to take a look at the video, but before then, someone actually accused this pastor of false prophecy. Now take a look at this. It says Primate Ayodele predicted Liverpool will beat Luton, yet the match still ended 1-1. Another failed prophecy. People really need to start questioning their faith and their own time-wasting decisions. That is, giving prophecies that do not really come to pass. So guys, I'm just going to allow you to take a look at the video where Primate made his statements, and even when he prophesied about Luton and Liverpool, and also some reactions that have followed it. Just take your time, watch these videos, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Now take a look.
Igbos, they are tired of this world called Nigeria. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos. Any Igbo can go against it. You can lambast me, you can insult me, it's not my business. It gives me courage, it gives me more glory and blessing. Your insult. Igbo, they are the problems of this country. They are desperate of power. They want to rule Nigeria at all costs. And I've not seen them ruling Nigeria, even in coming dispensation. Let them bring, when 10 trillion will come out. Igbos, they are betrayal of themselves. People cannot control Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. But they don't understand. Instead of them to seek wisdom, they are flexing muscle. And that's not the answer. That's what Tinubu does not even know. Obasanjo, who is advocating for them, they are the one who spoil it. All these Obasanjo, Yakubu Gowon, who are they? Many of them. So Obasanjo wants to make an amendment now, when it's too late. Tell the Baba to go and sleep. We can't make any amendments. Igbo, there is an error at the beginning. A curse is on you. If you don't reverse that curse, Igbo, you can't be president of anything in Nigeria. Note and underline wisdom, understanding, knowledge. That's
Liverpool will beat Luton very well. Liverpool will beat them more than 2 goals. Man City will beat them more than 2 goals.
I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I saw videos online about Prophet Primate Ayodele. He made some categorical statements that need to be answered. Number one, he said that the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Number two, that they are desperate to become president. Number three, that they can never be president of Nigeria now or in the future dispensation. Number four, that the Igbos betray one another. Let's take them one after the other. Number one, the spirit of a prophet is under the control of the prophet. He should be up to 65. He should not be talking anyhow because you are a prophet. If the spirit of the prophet is not controlled, it will be insanity. It will be prophecy is for edification, exhortation, and comfort, not for destruction and confusion. Mark my words. And why must it be only political prophecy? What are you looking for? They should speak, if you do something, you will now say they should seek spiritual guidance. What are you looking for? Is it a business venture? The Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. They have contributed in sports, they've contributed in literature, they've contributed in academics, they've contributed in business, they've contributed to the military, they've contributed economically, and contributed politically. And they are the most traveled and integrated group of people among the different nationalities in Nigeria. They build anywhere, they do business anywhere, they marry different tribes, they interact with people, and the president of the business school in Onitsha is a Yoruba man. The president, is the president or rector now? Director of the business school, Onitsha Business School, is a professor. He is a Yoruba man, a Yoruba man. Somebody called me from a Pirates Confraternity Coven, or the Devil's Cove in Enugu. He is a Yoruba man. So all this tribal bigotry masquerading as prophecy must be condemned. The Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria is the problem of the Igbos. Quote me, the Igbos are not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria is the problem of the Igbos. Number two, that the Igbos are desperate to rule Nigeria. Nnamdi Azikiwe, excuse me, let me open this one. Nnamdi Azikiwe has become president before. Umezoke has become speaker. Pius Ayim has become president of Senate. And I said before now that the Igbos do not need to be presidents of Nigeria for them to do well. And some Igbo boys with low mentality came after me, were attacking me. No. And I gave an example of several presidents who have come from Yoruba land, come from the north, come from different parts of the country, come from Bayelsa. Their areas have not developed. The tallest building in this community here is owned by an Igbo boy. He is a chief in the palace here. Go around Nigeria, you see their businesses. In our national team, you will see Igbos. In any place in Nigeria, you will see Igbos. So they are not desperate to become president, Primate Ayodele. They are not. They will do well if left on their own. They are doing well even in these terrible systems. They are not shouting a big power. No, they are doing well. So they are not desperate. Don't let your hatred for Peter Obi and your allegiance through tribal bigotry to President Tinubu becloud the spirit of God in your mind. That's if you have it. Because if you have the Spirit of God, you will open your mouth and utter this kind of divisive and rubbish trash that can be said to be cyberbullying or something that can cause ethnic rivalry, or you're casting aspersion on a race. There is a law to that effect. The next thing is that you said that Igbos betray each other. Is there any is there any tribe that does not betray each other? There's no tribe, no race. Who betrayed Awolowo? Who said my hands are tied? What happened between Akintola and Awolowo? You just open your mouth and you vomit nonsense in the name of prophecy. Primate, what you did is irresponsible, is unpatriotic, is unspiritual. That the Igbos can never be president now or in the next dispensation. So what? So what? That's no, I'm highly disappointed and irritated. And I believe that people should caution some of these fellows. I just did a video about cautioning Gumi or even arresting him. And the president should caution Primate Ayodele, and the Igbo community should write a letter to him, the Ohanese Indigo, write a letter to him and caution him for castigating them and portraying them in a wrong light. That's a libelous and scandalous statement that somebody that is supposed to be a spiritual person has made and should not be allowed to lie low. I remain Dr. Charles Apokin. Let's see the vex with this Buddha.
Tired of this world called Nigeria. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos. Any Igbo can go against it. You can lambast me, you can insult me, it's not my business. It gives me courage, it gives me more glory and blessing. Your insult. Igbo, they are the problems of this country. They are desperate of power. They want to rule Nigeria at all costs. And I've not seen them ruling Nigeria, even in coming dispensation. Let them bring, when 10 trillion will come out. Igbos, they are betrayal of themselves. Igbo cannot control Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's be honest with ourselves. But they don't understand. Instead of them to seek wisdom. Igbo, there is an error at the beginning. A curse is on you. If you don't reverse that curse, Igbo, you can't be president of anything in Nigeria. Note and underline wisdom.
All right, so you see, everything this man is saying is actually true. Everything he said in this video is true, but it depends on the perspective where you are looking at it from. Because I see a lot of people getting angry because he said Igbos outside is not the problem. Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. Everything he's saying is true. Depends on the perspective and the angle you are looking at it from. Now, what is the name of this pastor? The name of this man is Primate Ayodele. What is the meaning of primate? Let's quickly look at it. A primate is a mammal belonging to the order primates, which includes lemurs. Lemurs, na King Julian from Madagascar. Lorises, tarsiers, monkeys, apes. So if you are looking at it from the animal perspective, what he's saying makes sense because of the class it belongs to. Now, we'll look at it again. It says, if you look at this one, primates, old world monkeys. So all this thing is perspective in the animal kingdom here. A human can also be a primate, but his type of humans. So before you get angry, say the pastor talks something, understand that not be everybody, when we say wear cloth, feet talk, be human. Some, they follow their name, they follow them. He's a primate. Now, from the human angle, he said the Igbos are the problem. The Hausas are not the problem. I don't know why he needed to do a comparison, but obviously he's trying to instigate, trying to cause tribalism, trying to set the Igbos up by saying that he's Yoruba. He's saying the Hausas are not the problem, so that the Hausa will support within in one talk. Do you understand? But if we're going to look at the problem of Nigeria, our major problem is insecurity. And that is why investors are running. That is why investors are running. People don't want to invest because they don't know if tomorrow they'll kidnap their manager or they will throw bomb for their place. Investors keep running away from Jos, from Benue, and a lot of these other states where they are like Boko Haram and terrorism. So one of our major problems in Nigeria, if we can solve it, 60% of the problem in Nigeria is done. Then we have people's problem. Because the Nigerians are as messed up as the politicians. Check for instance, when they do the case of Ediri, where Ekpa just his sister. We go mortuary, I won't record video. One guy felt the need that I needed to bribe him. Do you understand? To make video. You they suffer. You they suffer. I mean, I have the right to say, no, I'm not going to pay. But I just don't want to stress myself like that. So, okay, no what? I go outside the gates, go down. Because when I go, they say, no, if you do that, I say, no need. Make I go. We all have a problem. We just want to take advantage of one another. We have people's problem. We have insecurity problem. Before we even go up to the leader, the people have a problem. They only see wrong in something if it affects them. If it does not affect them, they don't think at it. They don't look at it as a problem. If you think we only have a leader problem, then you have a problem. So this particular man is just talking from a beneficial angle to him because, of course, you know, APC government, they will definitely approach him instead of arresting him for trying to instigate violence, tribal war, or bringing him in, because this one too, now, low-key, an act of terrorism, you know. But they will not bring him in. Because APC, if you like, buy 1,000 people, so far say you support them, they are good. So this man is pitching himself so that 2027 they'll come meet him as a staunch APC supporter. Because I've seen a lot of things the man do. And I keep wondering, how do you preach this type of things in church? Churches, you are meant to preach love, togetherness. But in this guy's church, division, he just projects, says a lot of nonsense about people. Now he talk about Osimhen, say Osimhen no go do this, Osimhen no go do that. Now Osimhen is the highest goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League, where we have Haaland and where we have Mbappe and a lot of great players. So it means that you just open your mouth and you just talk. But like I said again, judging from your name, you are not part of us. You know, you're talking from the animal point of view, and we are humans. We have superior and dominion over animals. So people that watch this and are angry, please, it's coming from the animal point of view. Do not take him serious. The animal point of view. Thank you very much. Igbos are the problem. This one is the problem. This one. Why would you even say something like that? You see, this is why I say, for me, if person like me get power, you see, churches go cease to exist. You can only practice in your room. Mosques, I don't want even hear Allah Akbar anywhere. I'm not going to do it for sound. If I hear Allah Akbar, or in Jesus' name I pray for anywhere, shut down, because you people are the major problems. You preach to your advantage, to where you get the money. You go to advanced countries, you see their medicine working, you go there for medicals, you go there for school and everything. You see them carry microphone and shout Allahu Akbar. Do you see them carry a microphone to shout in Jesus' name? Do you see people crowd gathering in one place saying that they want to go and pray to God for God to heal them? You know, it's quite sad. But then again, please don't let this man instigate or put something in you, right? He's doing his thing in the animal kingdom. Peace and love, don't play. Else you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way.
Allah Tinubu regionalize this country. When you regionalize this country, I'm telling you a lot of this unaliving will stop. Do you know why I tell you it will stop? It will stop because the assignment that some people feel that they have a state, a country to conquer, will now be left with they have their self to conquer. Do you understand? And in regards to regionalization, the regionalization must be arrived at as a result of memorandum. You will not use the 6 geopolitical regions to regionalize the country. It must be as a result of referendum. Seriously, when you now regionalize it as a result of referendum, states that think alike, state that believes that bandits, terrorists should be pardoned, should go alike, and states that doesn't see it that way should also go their own way. I am telling you. But if you think you are a Superman, there's actually anything you can do in this regards, I am telling you sincerely, nothing. Nothing. The level of these people's commitment in regards ensuring they feel they have this supernatural conviction that the nation itself is an assignment for them to conquer, and not just the nation, the world at large. That is how these people think. And if you think there's anything you can do in this system to change it, you are a joker. Seriously, you are a joker. But at the end of the day, if you allow your personal greed, your selfishness, because you want to be recognized as the president, it has a time limit. Very soon you are gone now. Another person comes up next. And after that, it continues like that. At the end of the day, even people that think by virtue of they are wealthy, they are secured, at the end of the day, there's no security for anybody. Alright? While in the spirit of this, the only part that I strongly believe that no matter how this madness, it will never affect them, are the Igbo people. I am telling you, this madness can never get to Igbo people. And if I must tell you the truth, let me be a little bit biased this evening. I am telling you that I would rather contend with the madness or the problem of the Igbo people than contend with the problem of a divine religious ideology that is all about unaliving and retrogression. Sincerely. But gradually, the last time I checked, is touching your people too now. Now small you see. You never see the full-blown. When you see the full-blown now, by that time, you will not even be there. Here we say they are unaliving on the basis of religious sentiments. There's Christian genocide, and people are now getting momentum to come and say it doesn't exist. It's not true. It's not true. Well, the fact is, I believe it's actually not true at this point in time, because the thing never achieved its desired goal. Possibly by the time it has achieved its desired goal, the last man that will stand to say it's even true will no more be there. And possibly that will make sense to you.
Imi is nose in Igbo. In Yoruba is Imu. Ire is tongue in Igbo. In Yoruba is Ale. What is Gini in Igbo? In Yoruba is Kini. Okute is stone in Igbo. In Yoruba is Okuta. Ewu in Igbo is goat. In Yoruba is Ewure. I can go on and on and on to tell you that what Yoruba is speaking today is corrupted Igbo. Yoruba man is the biggest challenge of an Igbo man, not even an Hausa man. They are the biggest rivalry the Igbo man has. Why is this so? So the prince committed that sacrifice. He was chased out from the Oba's palace. He never took over from that Oba. So he migrated and found himself to the present location known as Ile Ife today, Ulo Ife. Ulo, if a ile is ulo, that is house where something took place and happened. Now, with the Dahomey women that he fought with, he married so many of the Dahomey women, which corrupted the language of Igbo. Today, in Yoruba language, ono is mouth, eno in Igbo is ono. Eti is ear in Yoruba, in Igbo is nte. Imi is nose in Igbo, in Yoruba is imu. Ire is tongue in Igbo, in Yoruba is ale. What is gini in Igbo, in Yoruba is kini. Okute is stone in Igbo, in Yoruba is okuta. Ewu in Igbo is goat, in Yoruba is ewure. I can go on and on and on to tell you that what Yoruba is speaking today is corrupted Igbo. Corrupted Igbo. I speak Yoruba fluently. I can tell you to clap your hands. Ekwatewo in Yoruba. Ekwatewo, ekwatewo. Kwanaka. Clap your hands. Say me, will say, people will say, oh me, which is water. Will say me from my own tongue. Me. This one will say, oh me, which is water. So you can see that Igbo man spreads across the entire globe. So that was what happened. At the point of moving out, the so-called Oduduwa, he was given a mark. Igbo man, the week in Igbo cosmology is 8 days, not 7. We have Nkwanta, Nkuku, Ekenta, Ekuku, Orienta, Oriuku, Afonta, Afuku, making 8. He was given a mark, Nkwo, Eke, Orie, Afo. Nkwo, Eke, Orie. That's the original Yoruba mark. To be able to identify him wherever you see him, never to have something to do with him. I want to believe that is the anger of the Yoruba man against Igbo today. We have gone deep down to investigate why the Yoruba man is too much angry about we the present ones here. I get what I'm saying. Now that was what happened. Now his cap, as I'm wearing my red cap, this original Igbo identified red cap. That kingship in the entire Nigeria, we are the only Igbos are the only kings that have their caps standing erect. Don't think that Yoruba man wearing that cap is wearing. You think it's fashion. It's not fashion. Because for the fact that that prince committed that crime, his cap was fallen. It's not a fashion. But today, people think it's fashion. Most of their obas, you see them, their cap is not standing. But the Igbos, you see the kings, you see their cap standing. That was what happened. And look at the mark. We have one single mark identifying us. Or 2 at worst. That is Igbo mark. That is to know who we are. So whether the Yoruba man, the Oni of Ife have said it that they are Igbos. That's the truth. You can't take it away from him. So that's why we're being hated. We didn't ask them to commit the sacrilege they committed at the time they committed it. We didn't ask the Yorubas to commit it. They said the Oba, the Oduduwa fell from heaven to be able to cut you off from the real history. But we're living with you today.
So that you don't investigate his origin.
So they don't investigate his origin. How can somebody fall from heaven? Then ask them, what is the meaning of Oduduwa? What's the meaning in Yoruba? It has no meaning. But in Igbo, it has meaning. Oduduwa. Because in a prince like you, come on, do Shinumpo. Come do the Punga. Odudu Mweze. Odudu Nefe. Lepe Mweze. Come on, do the Punga. Odudu Mweze. Odudu Wa. Hello, you go, oh, yeah, Odudu Mweze. Okay, fene. Hey, Chineke, people. Hi, Odudu Wa. Hi. Then I call it Odudu Wa. It has no meaning in Igbo. If we talk about Orameni, all those type of things are talking about Oduduwa.
So guys, You have seen it for yourself. This is what is happening. Mr. Primate Ayodele really came under fire by Nigerians. There are a lot of reactions here, which I'm not going to be taking. Nigerians saying this is not supposed to be of a person who called himself a man of God. Some people have equally questioned if he's actually being led by the Spirit of God to come out on the social media and begin to make bigotry statements. And guess what? Some Yorubas are against what he said, while some others have equally, aligned with him, saying Igbos are the cause of the problem of Nigeria. They are the ones that dragged Nigeria into civil war. So, guys, a whole lot is happening for somebody who is who claims he is a pastor or who claims to be a minister. I don't think he should stand in a position of dividing Nigerians. Instead, he should build a bridge. Anyway, I don't know what you make of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification. Thank you.